The Old Glory flag ceremony that you're about to witness is a time-honored tradition that symbolizes our service members' rise through the ranks, but most importantly, it represents their love for a nation that they so proudly served. Now, if I could get you to use your imagination just for a moment, imagine our flag having a personality and a voice. What would that be like? Well, I believe that if our flag could speak, these are the words that it would say. I am the flag of the United States of America. My name is Old Glory. I fly atop the world's tallest buildings, and I stand watch in America's halls of justice. I fly majestically across the great institutions of learning, and I stand guard with the greatest military power in the world. Look up and see me. I stand for peace, honor, truth, and justice. I stand for freedom. I am confident, I am brave, I am proud, and I am ready. When I am flown with my fellow banners, my head is held a little higher, and my colors are a little truer. Except for my God, I bow to no one. I am recognized all over the world. I am sovereign. I am saluted. I am respected. I am honored. I am loved. And yet I am feared. I have fought in every battle of every war for more than 200 years. Some of these battles include Gettysburg, Shiloh, Appomattox, San Juan Hill, the trenches of France, the Argonne Forest, Anzio, Rome, the beaches of Normandy, Guam, Okinawa, Korea, Quezon, Saigon, Vietnam, Afghanistan, Iraq, Kuwait, and Syria, and scores of other places long forgotten by all. Except those that were there with me, I know because I was there. I led my special operations forces in the quiet of the night and at the tip of the spear. I saw them fight fearlessly throughout the globe every day of the year. I watched over them even during the casualties of Desert One, and they still loved me. I was on a small hill, Iwo Jima. I was dirty, battle-worn, tired. But my soldiers and my sailors, my airmen, my Coast Guardsmen, and my Marines, they all cheered me, and I was so very proud. I was at Ground Zero in New York City on September the 11th as cowardly fanatics attacked America. I was raised from the ashes of once proud buildings by brave firefighters. These were heroes who risked their lives to save others, showing all that America, although bloodied, will never be beaten because those who would destroy me cannot win. For I am the symbol of freedom, of one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I have been soiled, I've been burned, I've been torn, and I have been trampled on in the streets of my own country. And when it is done by those whom I have served with in battle, it hurts. But hear me today when I say, I will overcome because I am strong. I have slipped the surely bonds of earth, and from my vantage point on the moon, I stand watch over the uncharted new frontiers of space, and I have been that silent witness to all of America's finest hours. But my finest hour comes when my stripes are torn into strips to be used as bandages to cover the wounds of my fellow comrades on the field of battle. And also when I fly at half-mast to honor my soldiers and my sailors, my airmen, my Coast Guardsmen, and my Marines. But most importantly, when I'm placed into the trembling arms of a grieving mother at the gravesite of her fallen son or her fallen daughter, I am so very proud. My name is Old Glory. Long may I wave, dear God. Long may I wave.
Van, that was beautiful. Oh, man. Thank you.
My pleasure. Absolutely, my pleasure.
Thank you for your service to our country. I know you were in the Navy.
Yes.
You're working with government officials and soldiers, but you are serving all of us in this way that is it's totally unique and powerful.
Yes.
So tell me, how did you come up with this poem?
Well, that's a very good question. The poem is a It's a poem that's been around for like about 30 years, I do believe. It started as a Navy poem, strictly for the Navy and the Marine Corps during our retirement ceremonies and promotional ceremonies. But then once I began reciting the poem, mainly at the Pentagon, the generals and the admirals took notice. And so they listened because of the passion I was putting behind it. So they started critiquing it, actually, and telling me, hey, you need to add this. Hey, you need to add that. So God spoke to me and says, hey, be humble, listen to him, and do it. And I did it. And this is what you have now. Now you have a poem that includes all the branches of service, including the Coast Guard and the Special Operations Forces and many other things as well. So, and now I've gone public with it. So it's no longer just something for the military. Now it's out in corporate America, for America.
I love that. You've taken something from behind the curtain that has been an encouragement to our armed forces, and you've brought it out here to strengthen us.
Yes.
And wow, I just love that. I love this country, and I love the way that you portrayed the flag as a personality.
Yes, and this is all in God's timing, because, you know, like we said, it's not only just for the military, it's for the public at such a time as this, when the public is looking for healing. So this presentation does exactly that, because it lets us know that this country is worth dying for, and anything worth dying for is worth living for.